Welcome to The Checkout. We catch up with previous Add to Cart guests and ask them 5 quick questions to get to know them better and leave you with a little extra inspiration to get you through your Friday.
Today's Checkout features Abhishek Vohra, CEO and founder of the AI platform Okkular. Founded in New Zealand in 2019, Okkular helps retailers by taking images of products and automatically generating product tags that can be used in categorisation, filters and sorting, SEO and personalisation. They're even working towards creating automated product descriptions. Already, they have leading retailers, including Blue Bungalow, Myer and Princess Polly, using their AI solution. Abby, welcome to The Checkout. We've obviously learned a lot about Okkular and what you and the team are doing in machine learning and product details and data. We're here to learn a little bit more about you. 5 quick questions. Number 1, what's the weirdest thing that you've ever bought online?
This was a face cream made of sand or something, which I bought for my wife, which she threw out, I think, within 30 seconds of me getting it for her.
Did you know it was made of sand?
No. I was like, who makes a face cream out of sand? I never even thought about that. So clearly that business went.
You missed some brownie points there.
Exactly.
All right, number 2. Who is your favourite retailer?
I would say Nike. Nike is just unbelievably good at what they do, how they've been able to build the brand right from the beginning to now.
Yeah. How do you rate their product data?
They are pretty good. They are pretty good, definitely. They are exceptional. Yeah. It's a runaway success now.
All right, number 3. Which e-commerce practice do you wish was history?
Well, we can make it history by, automating their catalog enrichment process.
So lazy product data?
Yeah, lazy product data. I mean, it's just not, I think users are not willing to accept it anymore. So I think they want to get a good service, to get good customer experience, you need good underlying information.
Yeah, and I liked what you were referring to before in the main episode, where it's absolutely right to be customer-focused and customer-centric, but it doesn't mean that you can ignore product, because in the end, customers are there to find the product that's right for them. So
exactly. And by building on the product information and catalog, you'll actually be able to come up with better ways to serve the customer by giving them better access to products, etc.
All right, number 4. Can you recommend a book or a podcast that our listeners should immediately get into?
Well, obviously they're already on your one. I'm sure everyone says that, but also a podcast which I've really enjoyed is it's called Masters of Scale by Reid Hoffman, who is the founder of LinkedIn, and he's a partner at Greylock Ventures as well. So I think they really, really talk about how to do things for scale. And that doesn't mean that you need to raise a lot of money on day one, but how to start thinking of that. They get some really good speakers who get very granular about how they built their business, in some cases without taking any venture funding, and in some cases with all the mistakes they made, which can be learned from. But that's a really good podcast to hear.
Great podcast and exceptional production quality as well. I love how they tell the stories, and all of a sudden you're in the hole in this story, and you're like, oh, didn't even realize I was interested in this.
Yes, that's true.
All right, last one I have for you. Finish this sentence. The future of retail is?
Bright.
Love it. I love an optimistic outlook.
Yes.
What are you most excited about?
I think definitely now that COVID is sort of behind us, I think there is a lot more energy in people wanting to engage and get things done, which everyone feels is sort of lost out 2 years on just trying to survive and stay still. And there's a lot of that as well. But right now, I think people are just energized to say, okay, what's next? How do we take this forward? How do we capitalize on the opportunity that we have come through the dark side sort of a thing? So I think that gives me a lot of sort of optimism to be in retail and working with retailers.
Absolutely agree. The future is very bright. Abby, thank you so much for joining us on The Checkout today.
Perfect. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Thanks, Nathan.
To hear more from Abby, jump back into episode 196, where Abby shares the nuts and the bolts of how Okkular generates those product attributes. He also gives examples of how retailers are using the Okkular data and explores the way AI will be able to speed up some of those pesky manual tasks that we in e-commerce dread. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep adding to cart.